Sasa karibuni kwa hii live. So, I think kuna vitu muhimu sana lazima tubonge kuhusu. And one of these things is that unfortunately, it is very, very, very unfortunate that sahi, sisi, kama Kenya, we are somehow like the 51st state of the United States of America. That is very unfortunate. Why am I saying it is unfortunate? Kwa sababu juzi, ule jamaa mwenye tunasikia alishinda elections huko majuu, huko US. Ule jamaa mwenye ajuagi yako wapi. That is not here nor there. Alisema ata nominate a black woman kwa the Supreme Court of the United States of America. Wasa wakabonga, nini, sawa. Aka nominate mtu anaitwa Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. Aka nominatiwa. Biden alisema ata nominate nani? Black woman. Right? So black, color, woman, maumbile. Right? Mwanamke, mweusi. Now, it is so unfortunate that somebody who was nominated to the Supreme Court of America because she was a black woman could not and refused to define what a woman is. Imagine that. Being nominated, jua ni mwanamke mweusi, we ni black woman. That is the utmost reason kwa nini ulikuwa nominated. Watu wengine wakaacha kukuwa nominated, wewe ukanominatiwa. Kwa nini? Jua ni black woman. But wakati uko kwa nomination hearing, unaulizwa, okay, could you define what a woman is? Akakataa. Akasema hawezi define juu yeye sio biologist. But, karibu sana Waime. But, kwa hiyo nomination hearing akasema, I am a woman, my mother is a woman. Alijuaje yeye ni woman kama hawezi define woman ni nani? So, kwa nini hii kitu ni important kwetu kama wa Kenya? Because hii ujinga inaanzaga huko US. Halafu give it something like 5-10 years inakuwa hapa. Like 5 years from now, utaona mafala watashindwa kudefine mwanamke ni nani. Ati juu kuna wase feelings zao zitaumia. Juzi, Adele, akiwin kulikuwa na music award aliwin. Akasema, mi sielewi kwa nini mlichange jina ya hii title, ama ya hii award yenye nimewin, but I am proud to be a woman. Twitter wase wakaenda crazy. Sijui Adele amegeuka sijui ni trans exclusionary radical feminist, wanaitago TAF, sijui nini, because alisema yeye ni woman. So US kuna mabuda wako na ndevu kunishinda, na damsapo kubwa kushinda yangu, na bolingo kubwa kushinda yangu, but wanaji-identify kama women. Na wewe ukimwangalia bro, wewe ni mbuda, wewe ni mwanaume. Inasemekana wewe ni transphobe. Inasemekana uko insensitive. Wakati unapatia watu facts na reality, umekuwa insensitive. Possibly Facebook wakiangalia hii video, wakiona hizo mawazo zenye nimetumia, who knows, labda nitarudi jela. But uko ni home. Lazima tubonge hii stuff. Kwa nini? Because it matters. It matters. As a man who is attracted and who loves women, it is important for me to know that you are a woman. Na woman kwangu woman ni an adult female. Adult human female. Woman kwangu. So mimi sitaki kujua hizi definition mingi zenye mafala mnajaribu ku come up nazo. Mimi nataka kujua ulizaliwa kama female ama kuzaliwa kama female. Simple. Mimi sitaki kujua nini ulifanya. Hivi ndio ulizaliwa. Man, in the next few years itakuwa crazy kwa dating scene. Mimi niko lucky, mimi niko married. Mimi huko nilishatoka like 10 years ago. But very soon nyinyi wase single, utakuwa unaenda sasa hivi leo wasona naenda klabu, wanachotana. Nini unaenda, mnafanya zile vitu mnafanya. Wakati mnatoa nguo na unaona bolingo kubwa kushinda. Na unajua ulikuwa unachota dem. Unajua ulikuwa chota dem. But hiyo time itafika uwezi uliza msee nikikuangalia naona ka dem, but ulizaliwa dem. Itafika point hiyo itakuwa ile swali yenye lazima uulize msee ukimmeet. Josa anaenda anafanya hizi surgeries. Msee anaenda anafanya hormone therapy, anamea matiti. Sawa? Testosterone inafinywa, anaongezwa estrogen. Right? But huyu msee alizaliwa male. Ama huyu buda mwenye unaona ameunga nini unacheki huyu msee man sasa ni mdem. Unaona huyu boy ameiva man. Ni ile type mutaka. Kumbe hiyo ni yangs. Alizaliwa akiwa dem. Patakaendizwa matherapy hizo mavitu zote. Hapo ndo mahali US imefika. Na si ati iko huko. Juzi nilikuwa na kwa mabiashara zangu mufanya transcriptions za zile kumekauka. So nilikuwa na transcribe audio ya Zoom interview fulani. Nasikia ule mse mwenye anauliza maswali anataja jina ya mademu 3. But kwa wale wase 3 wanabonga na kuna mse akona base. Jina za mademu 3. But kwa wale wase wanabonga na kuna mse anaguruma. Huyu ni mbuda. So ilikuwa si kupatiwa the whole audio, like tunajua kuna vile wanakata alafu wanapatia teams, like mimi nilipatiwa the last bit ya kutranscribe. Nimechapa kuna base but sisikii jina ya bude kitajwa, setuma jina za madem. Mwisho ni sasa interviewer sasa akisema fulani, okay, what are your last comments? Ndio nasikia msana guruma. Shanga then aka explain, unajua mimi nilizaliwa in the wrong body. Aje. Sahi tumefika mahali penye feelings are more important than logic and facts. Feelings are more important than logic and facts. Ndio mahali tumefika sahi. That means siwezi kuambia ukweli juu uta catch feelings. Hata sahi ukiliza mse swali, muulize tell me about politics of Kenya. Utaanza kusikia naanza me personally I feel laseme I think. So the first thing hao watu wali attack, atakwambia nani na blame sana kwa issue. The first thing hao watu wali attack ni thoughts versus feelings. So say feelings ni more important than thoughts. Right? The way I feel is more important than what I think, or what you feel is more important than what I think. So wewe feelings zako ni more important than thoughts zangu. That ukikuja uko na Adam sapo kubwa kunishinda, uko na ndevu nini, ukikuja uniambie niaje kama mimi naitwa Eunice, nisikuulize swali unaitwa aje Eunice na wewe ni mbuda. What happened? Ama mimi naji-identify kama Eunice. Wewe ni Eunice wa wapi? Siwezi kuuliza hivyo, wewe ni Eunice ajabu explain. Naanza kusema unajua unani discriminate, unajua mimi si feel comfortable, unafanya nonsense. Wewe utakuwaje Eunice? Language is important. Identity is important. Kama hatuwezi define vitu, watu wanasema definitions by themselves cause segregation. That is the whole point of definitions. That's why we define things. That's why I identify as I identify, because when you call out my name, ni distinguish from the rest of the people. So umefanya some form of segregation. So some form of discrimination, because you could have called any other person but you called me. Sawa? Discrimination, unajua watu wanachukuliaga like ni wholly negative. See, you have to discriminate. Lazima discriminate, because you have to have distinction. You have to distinguish between things. If you call my full names, you are distinguishing me amongst the rest. So when I'm saying a woman, I am putting all men aside, because I'm talking to women. So men, this is not for you. because this is for women. When I'm addressing men, it means that women, this address is not for you, it is for men. That does not mean I hate you women. It just means that I want to talk to my men. It does not mean that I hate you men when I talk to women. It just means I'm talking to my women. Why acha catch feelings? This is not for you. Hii world tushafika level yenye kila mtu anafeel ako entitled to everything. Like hakuna mse ako entitled to different things than somebody else. Hapo ndio mahali tumefika. We are so entitled, yani we are so entitled, we think everything should come through us. Why? Why do you think you are that important? What kind of narcissism is this? Kwa nini wewe unafikiri wewe ni muhimu? Why should you be more important than the other person? Why shouldn't the other person be more important than you? Kwa nini wewe tu ndio unafaa kuwa muhimu? Kwa nini? Just because I feel. Peleka feelings kwa nyanya yako. Nobody cares about feelings hapa. Sawa? As long as mtu hayuko deliberate akikutarget. Sawa? In terms ya kukuhurt ama kuhurt feelings zako. Kama mtu amesema, I hope I am right, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. It does not matter how much you want the sun to rise in the west and set in the east. It is what it is. The sun will do what the sun will do. So if I say the sun rises in the east, sets in the west, kama hiyo kitu inakutrigger, kama hiyo kitu inakucause offense, that's not my problem, that is your problem. Sawa? That is not my problem. Hiyo ni shida yako. Because the sun will rise where the sun rises and it will set where the sun sets. I am just stating observable facts. If those observable facts zinakuasha, kama hizo observable facts zinakuumiza, that is your problem. So nikisema woman is a human female. Hamza kama nyanya aliage itabidi tu utafute tu nyanya mwingine, because sasa hapa hivi feelings tupelekea nyanya. Because kuna zile vitu hivyo ndio ziko. Sawa? Like right now nimetaja Hassan. Joko kwa comments zangu. Haijalishi kama wewe pia una watch but uja comment, so huwezi sema ati mimi sikukutaja ama alitaja tu Hassan. Kwani Hassan akona nimemdistinguish from the rest. That's why nimemtaja jina. So names, definitions have meanings. Woman ni human female. Girl ni human child ambaye ni female. Sawa? Boy ni human male ambaye ni mtoto, ambaye ni mdogo, hajakoma, si adult, but akishakuwa man yu ni adult human male. Woman ni adult human female. Simple. Asisemi ati juu woman ni adult human female that I hate men. Hizi stories za watu kukuwa triggered by nonsense was inanibo. Like how do you get triggered by such nonsense? Tumejua mwanamke ni nani tangu jadi na jadi. For thousands of years or years, thousands and thousands of years, tulikuwa tunajua who is a woman. How come sahi tuko afraid kusema woman ni nani? Ati because some people will be offended. Kuna msali sema hivi, offense is a choice. Offense is your choice. If you choose to be offended, you will be offended. If you choose not to be offended, you will not be offended. Unless somebody is deliberately, targeting you for offense. So like anakutusi direct. Those are insults. Zenye ni direct. But if I'm just talking about random things, for example niseme toki nyuma yangu kuko na picha mrasta, then because wewe hauna rasta unaanza kufeel kwa nini hana picha mse mwenye si mrasta? Because sitaki kuko na picha mtu mwenye si mrasta hapa nyuma. Sitaki. That's why niko na picha mrasta hapa nyuma. Na kuna picha mrembo hapa pia ukimwangalia pia ni mama Africa. Unasema kwa nini wewe si ufanye zile vitu wewe si uweke. Potache kuna msata ko offended. Because I'm not doing Kenya anataka. I'm not saying Kenya anataka. This being offended ni choice. being offended ni choice. Sasa ile kitu imekuja imeleta shida ni ati sasa huwezi bonga about anything because somebody somewhere will be offended. Alafu Facebook, Twitter, YouTube nini hawataki even one person akuwe offended. So watanirusha mimi nimeishi Facebook jail. Because mimi naye utaniletea makamasi. Utaniletea ujinga, utaniletea uji hapa ni utumia akili ama tunapambana kwa Facebook. But nilishajua work around. But saa zingine mimi usahau najipata jela. Nakakaa nje 1 month, nakaa nje sijui how many weeks kama sasa account yangu iko restricted, which is okay. So tuko na bonga what is a woman. A whole Supreme Court judge nominee ambaye alikuwa nominated because she is a black woman could not define what a woman is. And then put insult to injury akasema I am a woman. My mother is a woman. So who the hell or what the hell is a woman? If you can't define woman, how do you identify as woman? You can't identify with something you can't define. That is stupid. That is idiotic. That does not make sense. I'm see rational. Like I can't say I am tall. Okay, what is tall? Then I can't explain to you what tall is. Then what did I mean by saying I am tall? Mimi uko 6'2". So that's my height. No matter how much I want to identify as 4 feet, siwezi. Because facts remains, mimi niko 6 feet 2 inches. No matter how much I want to be 3 feet, siwezi. No matter how much I want to identify, hata nikwambia hizi stories za identity. Identity ni ujinga. Because mwanaume anaweza identify kama mwanamke. And then everybody caters to their crazy feelings. I know, one of the I got the actor, welcome. So, one of the things enye I think algorithm ya naangaliaga ni words kama crazy. So, venye nimeitaje inaweza leta maneno, but who cares? Facebook jail nimemiss. Right now, watu wanacare so much about people's idiotic feelings. That mwanamke ataamka semeni mwanaume. Na mwanaume anaweza amka semeni mwanamke. And siwezi sema anything. Siwezi kuambia brother na okay wewe unasemwa ni mwanamke but you Adam Sapple. Mimi sijaona dem ako na Adam Sapple. So anaanza ku hyperventilate. Oh, discrimination, targeting. Oh, nonsense. No. Lazima tuulize maswali. Mimi siwezi tu tembea tu around nikisema mimi ni dem na mandeo. Hata sina hata like hata sina akili ya kunyoa like ninyoe. Alafu nienda niguze makeup ndio watu acha kuona hizi ma pimples, at least nikae smooth face, nifanye ni style nati zangu style ya kidem, alafu nivae kidem nikae. Unaona tu mse tu anatembea tu hivyo. The only thing nitafanya tu nitavaa dress na nipake lipstick. Alafu kila mtu suddenly mimi ni dem. Hapana. That's not how the world works. Baraka kidogo karibu. That's not how the world works. We know what a woman is and what a man is. We've known that for thousands of years. Utakuja tu na lipstick na dress alafu suddenly you are a woman. Utatoka huko tu umefunga. Unajua kula venye mademu ufunga boobs zao ama hata ufungi unakaa mtu ziko tu like nikiangalia hiyo chest nikifanya na angle theta hivi nikiangalia clearly naona huyu ni yanks. But unatembea tu unasema mimi naitwa kama toka leo najiidentify as a man. We have to ask questions. What happened? Why? Nini inaendelea? Because it is not normal. It is not usual. We want to understand. But sasa huwezi uliza swali because ukiuliza swali msata kuwa triggered. Atasema unamtarget because yes sijui ni what identity ni what identity. Hiyo ni nonsense. Hatuko hapa kuketa for people's feelings. Hii dunia tumezaliwa, we struggle, we reproduce, we die. Sawa, unazaliwa, una struggle, mwanaume lazima struggle kutafuta mate. Ustruggle pako upate mate ndio uweze kureproduce. Kisha reproduce, the only thing unangoja ni kukufa. So hiyo ndio the circle of life. So feelings zako siko hapa nilizaliwa I struggle catering to your feelings. No. Mimi siko hapa juu ya feelings zako. So nimesema feelings unapelekea nani? Kia nyanya yako. Huko ndio ule msemo mwenye atakusikiza. Because I'm very sure mama yako atakubonda. Na buda yako atakubonda ukianza kumletea hiyo nonsense. So now we are supposed just to accept everybody in their world. Alafu tuanze kupretend that hiyo world ni reality. No. Wewe kama unafeel wewe ni dem, wewe endelea kufeel wewe ni dem. Kama unafeel wewe ni Charlie, wewe endelea kufeel wewe ni Charlie. Alafu swali moja watu waje ni mimi acha nikwambie nitafika 40 years September. But wale wanaume wana watch. Unaweza explain feeling yako kwa mwanaume, like if somebody asks you, what does it feel to be a man? What does a man, okay, what does manhood feel like? Like what is the feeling you have for being a man? So what does being a man feel like? Hopefully ita add Baraka, nimesha kufinyia nini ya ku-add, hopefully nini ita go through. Hopefully net yangu iko sawa na from your end. So we are going to have a conversation. If you want to come in and we have the conversation, then just click your stuff tukuje tubonge. Yeah. Yes. Baraka karibu. Karibu sana. Leo nimeamua Facebook nataka ipeleke jela.
Leo unaenda jela?
Leo naenda jela. So umeona history yenye watu siku hizi like wameshaamua sasa hatujui definition ya woman.
Manze wewe tutawekwa jela bwana. Tutawekwa jela.
Tuende jela. Huko ni wanaume wako. What is?
Nani anatuletea mwingine viazi na cabbage?
Sasa hata ndio tutajipanga tu watu wa kuleta uji, tutapigia tu watu wetu tuambie mimi sector ya uji and take care of it. So what do you think about this your story ya we can't define the woman anymore?
No, what in fact vile umesema hiyo kitu.
Yeah.
It's taken me back to the whole thing of inclusivity.
Yeah.
And diversity.
Yes.
And I'm going to introduce a concept of bait and switch. Where
yes.
Bait and switch. Walianza na madem. Ilikumbuka madem hawakuwa vote.
Yes.
Hawakuwaga wanafanya vitu mingi, hawakuwa wanafanya hata kazi.
Yes.
So wanasema diversity. So everybody was for diversity. All the women were for diversity in case, let's just say that. Then wakaleta mambo ya
yes.
Wakasema include blacks in everything. So
yes.
all of a sudden the gari ilikuwa inateremka mzuri. Then
yes.
somewhere along the way wakaanza kuleta mambo ingine. Mara pedophilia.
Yes.
Mara pedophilia sijui shukisheni legal age from 21 to 18
to 16, 14
to 14. Na sasa Facebook kuingia
kwa
13.
Yeah.
Right?
Imagine.
Kuingia Facebook sasa.
Yes.
So
13.
Wanawabait, then wakishawashika they switch.
Yes.
Because kama uli support diversity ya wamama and minorities, pia hii ingine unafaa usupport.
Yes.
So hapo tumechezwa kabisa. So now yani tushafixiwa, tuliingia box kabisa yani hata sasa. But then whatever happens now you don't have any defense because already mlivutwa. Ukaekewa kuku, ikaekewa kama hindi ikajileta yenyewe ukishikwa sasa. Because the first, you don't leo if the government, like our government wants to introduce something very stupid, inarushanga kwanza. Hiyo siku kwa na kafi wana resist, inatolewa within 1 day, 2 days.
Yes.
Vile mtaanza kuletewa hiyo maneno, mtaanza tu kuambiwa mnajua siku moja kutakuwa na expressway. You have already been prepared.
Yes.
Sasa hii mambo ya feelings now it's become now even feelings are going to be legislated. You can if you feel bad, there's going to be a law against feeling. You understand?
Yes.
Yani, seriously, this thing has defeated even me. I cannot understand how you wake up one day and say, mimi leo, kama Baraka, mimi ati leo mimi ni dem.
Yani uko mpaka na watoto, uko mpaka na bibi, watu wenye umezalisha, alafu unaamuka sasa wewe ni mwanamke sasa.
Nitaanzia wapi?
Kwanza nikwambie, umeleta very good point. Kuna kitu feminist walileta inaitwa social construction of gender. Sawa? Wakasema gender na sex ni tofauti. Hapo ndio mahali walimes. Mimi na blame watu kwa sababu walimeka very good argument. That is the argument that watu wanatumia, wanasema okay, mimi sisemi mimi ni female, mimi nasema tu mimi ni woman. Sasa juu mlisema kukuwa female na woman ni tofauti, huwezi niambia mimi si woman. Wewe unaweza kuwa woman kivyako na mimi ni kuwa woman kivyangu vile mimi najua. It's like, what do you mean?
I'm telling you, these guys are and this is the real, you know, Lucifer. You know, Lucifer is very, very brilliant. Yani, you can see a lot of social engineering in it. There's a lot of thought which has gone. I'm trying to was doing at you can. Yani, they don't wake up in the morning. This thing is very well structured. It's been engineered so well.
Yes.
Who lives in the US?
Yes.
Wakasema, the government there zero-rated movies which were, zikapewa tax breaks. The movies which were inclusive, which had gays and minorities. All of a sudden, everybody jumped on the wagon, not because they wanted it, because it had benefits.
Even Oscars walisema utakuwa nominated kama una this number of LGBTQI plus minus percentage nini hizo sign zote, number ya blacks, number ya women, like hautakuwa nominated. Haijalishi movie yako ni noma aje, as long as haujatiki hizo boxes, we don't care kama movie yako ndio the best. We just want to see women, LGBTQI plus percent minus divide. We want to see like
Chappelle anasemanga ni wale.
What do you mean? Alafu sasa kuna hii, cause me I like following American politics, cause like I said in the beginning, Kenya is like the 51st state of America. It starts there. Give it 10 years, it's here.
Wacha nikusimamisha hapo kidogo. Why the US is the 55th state of the when they have inflation, you know them, they hold the reserve currency.
Yes.
Everybody in the world sneezes.
Yes.
They've been trolling, but now Russia is fighting back with the ruble and everything. So trust me, I would rather follow American politics than follow our Kenyan politics, because our Kenyan politics, they have some impact. They are so controlled by the CIA and everything, because I believe CIA funded FBI entirely.
Yes.
Someone was saying, hata kama ilikuliwa, but ilikuwa pesa ya USAID.
That's what they do. Yeah, they change governments, and right now I'm so excited that Russia, China, and India are joining, because we really need a balance from that other side. Because like somebody said, na kulikuwa na like fact sheet, like America has changed regimes, I don't know, 86 times, and 66 of those regimes were democratic. Like you do your elections, muna elect watu wenyu, then America comes, channels money, inaleta issues, mtu anatolewa, because they want a puppet.
I don't know if you're the one who said if democracy worked, it will be illegal.
Yes, it should be. Yeah, it will be illegal.
It's exactly. If democracy worked, it will be illegal. So it is exactly you, because you are the only one who has that. So I'm telling you for free, there's no such thing as democracy. Even that's what I'm telling you. You should. I usually get very scared when Democrats get into office, because when Democrats get into office, the whole world goes upside down.
Yeah.
culture.
Like right now, we had a very stable world with Trump.
Very, very chill out.
Everybody was doing their own things.
Everybody do their thing. Your home, me, I stay at my home, mind your own freaking business. I don't give a fuck what you do. Kill whoever you want to kill. But now, Democrats have gone into the office. 1-2 years down the line, the whole world is upside down.
Yeah.
I'm like,
so Canadian Apple, you are saying everybody starts with woman and woman. I'd rather follow Shaka Zulu politics. You, Musema hivi, always watch the enemy. The enemy is the United States of America. Those are the people who are messing up everything. So always, when you watch what is happening huko, just give yourself time. Like when Obama came, alikuwa anasema story ya there was a lot of sijui gay whatever. Kenyatta kama we have too many problems, that cannot be a priority. Imagine a whole president coming to tell you story ya gayism, like a whole president, like
economy. Man. So as in Abi Kailo, no, we are not fighting anyone here. We are not fighting anyone. We're trying to, analyze what here, and we try to get what is behind what is. You see, what you're seeing is not what it is. It's what is behind it. We don't have a problem. You do. We see them every day. Some of them even try to hit us.
Do your thing.
Do
your thing.
Lakini, how did we get here? And
and also, and the problem is, if I'm doing my own things my way, I am not telling anyone to do anything. Hakuna mtu kuwa na issue. But now when you now want to tell me that now I need to start recognizing the things you are doing, I'm like, I am living my life. I don't care what you do. When you want me to care about what you do, and then you want to hear my thoughts, then I'll give you my thoughts, which you will not like. Then utasema, you are fighting, you are targeting, you are causing offense. But wakati ulikuwa tu menyamaza, I know what you are doing. I don't care. It's not like I don't know, because tuko kwa a connected society. I know what you are doing, but I am okay because what you are doing, I don't care. Like I need affect in any way. But now if you come and start telling me now I want you to start doing like please, if you come into my space and start demanding things, then hapo tutakuwa na problem.
Well, what really scares me about the left is the censorship and that legislating petty things.
Yes.
Using force, not using force or legislating, ending like poverty, inequality.
Coercion. It is simple coercion and blackmail. It is coercion and blackmail. It's either you do this or you get fired. Like right now, for example, Mimi, I'm so lucky, me, nobody has employed me. So like I can spout what I want to spout because Mimi niko separate. But now, for example, you are working for something like Safaricom. And then one day you just see an interesting tweet and you just retweet. And you just retweet or you like. Wow.
Finished, man.
They will finish you. And it's not like you're doing it out of hate. Problem you call, like, why, like, for example, if you say something and I question it, why should you rush to I hate you, that's why I'm questioning you? Like, how self-centered are we?
The totalitarianism that comes with, the totalitarianism in thoughts, they want to control your feelings, they want to legislate. Even China itself does not, it's a quasi-totalitarian state, but it does not, legislate most of these things.
Yeah.
1 kid, 2 kids, that's it. You can do your own thing in China. But
and then when you are in a when you're in a totalitarian state, you already know what the lines are. Like it is a dictatorship is very clear. Like when we did have multipartism, Moi was very clear. You cannot say this, you cannot say this, you cannot do this, you cannot do this. So already you know where the line is. When you cross it, wakati unashikwa, by the way nilivuka. But these democracies, they tell you have freedom, but then like they tell you have freedom of speech, freedom of choice, freedom of movement. Like right now they say you have the freedom to campaign wherever, but then ukienda mahali unapigwa na mawe.
Exactly.
Because like they give you a lie, and then when you start living a lie, you get into trouble.
Again, yes, like I said in the conversation, they bait you and switch it. They don't have lines. There are no lines. They don't have attitudes. They are not, for dictators, they have sacred cows. Their cows they won't slaughter. But for this, they will slaughter anything and anyone. They don't care.
Anyone
is game.
Yeah.
Anyone is game.
Yes.
Family, kids, anybody is game. So long as it fits their agenda, everybody is game. For dictators, they will say family, religion, and all those things. At least they have lines. For the left, and this side of the feminists, they don't care. Feelings, because they are running purely on emotions, and emotions don't have boundaries. Anything, anyone, your mother, Peter and I, you live and have them saying you can even sleep with you who. They don't care. So like the way conservatives have boundaries, that if this kids, this is adults, this is generations. No, them they don't have. So long as it's kids, it's okay. Because some of the things which they are mentioned in the same sentence with, like kids and all those things, sacrifice and everything. Dude, I'm like, what the fuck? The people at the top.
And as you see, like Canada too juicy, just because people decided to protest. Something which is constitutionally protected. Waka freeze bank account. They like, imagine you give bail to murderers, but you cannot give bail to somebody who organized a peaceful protest. Like like what the hell is?
I'm like, what the fuck?
Like a whole prime minister decides to institute emergency powers, emergency legislation because of peaceful US Black Lives Matter walichoma sijui how many states, how many cities, but hakukukuwa na like a state of emergency. Because Canada, people who just packed. They just packed their trucks and started dancing, and even people were saying like we are safer now with these people here than when they were not here. And then now they
this is all upside down. Read your bottom up kabisa. Everything is, this guy is going koroga everything. And you can't recognize what.
And then there are people. There are people who are not even using the. People have been so conditioned to follow orders than when the government says. For example, when this CS for Health says curfew itaanza saa moja. It's like people don't even use their brain. Even that CS did not use their brain, because saa moja, nani anakoga kwa nyumba saa moja? Nani huwa kwa nyumba saa moja?
By the way,
utakuwa kwa jam. Alafu like I just like what happened hapa Thika Super Highway, although some of the police were injured. How do you just bring a police truck unafunga highway?
How?
Highway akufai kwa na any obstruction. Because people you don't know who is driving, how tired they are. So unajuko kwa highway. Uko kwa highway na ni usiku unakuwa relax. Unakuwa relax because the only thing that can be in your way is a car going the same direction. But you don't expect kuona like a blow up. That's why that guy with the lorry, I think he just came, and because I think it was too late ya kufinya brakes.
Exactly.
Alafu wameiweka mahali ni overpass, so unatoka juu ukiteremuka ndio wameweka lorry. So hata ukiona, what do you do?
Akili iko.
Like what do you do now? Nimekuona, what do I do? Hata I just panic because I didn't expect you.
And the safest thing in that situation,
and then unagongwa,
the safest thing for you ni kupita na huyu jamaa juu, ukibreak gone,
Yes.
gone. So anyway, you only have one option.
Yeah.
Pita nayo.
Pita nayo because wewe ndio umefunga barabara. And then you can't take me anywhere.
Usinipeleka place yote tena.
You can't take me anywhere. Wewe ndio kuna makosa because umekiuka nini ya traffic. Even kwa highway kufai kwa na bump. Because hapo ni mahali unaingia unasonga.
This is universal law.
Yeah.
It's known from north to south. Yani, I'm telling you, man, the world is upside down right now.
But COVID, mimi nafurahia COVID because COVID came and exposed so many things. Right now, I don't trust anything kwa media. Like anything media says, I believe the opposite. That's
You
it.
just arrived for the party. Umefika tu kwa sherehe saa hizi. These things have been going on for the longest. Me, I was conservative before hata Trump.
Yeah.
Me mambo ya left, hapana nilinawa mkono. Because those guys, hawanaga this.
Yeah. You can't reason with them. Like you can't sit and say, okay, give me your argument and like convince me. You know, there is this thing of convincing. Just I have an open mind, convince me. But now, if anytime you say something, I challenge, you start saying you are a denier. And this one was ilianza na story ya feminism. Ilianza story ya feminism huko mbali when it started, because those are the exact tricks they use. When you come and say
I've seen
a woman.
I've seen a good Abby Kylo is on point there. Hapo ndio kitu ilianzia. And
yeah, Netflix media,
is a drug.
they are used. Yeah.
Angusha ukirestrictiwa tu utarudi utafungua account. Angusha facts hapa. We are swearing.
No, Facebook ni yetu. Facebook ni yetu, tutarudi.